Welcome back to another episode of Ingrid's World. My name is Ingrid Paris-Hicklin. I am the host and executive producer of the show. Well, on this show, meet Denise McNeil-McPhail, the executive director and co-founder of the Creative and Performing Arts Center. She recently retired from 32 years of local government service as a civil rights professional. While there, she noticed gaps in arts programming in Prince William County, Virginia. And so, Creative and Performing Arts Center was born. Denise holds a degree in Performing Arts Management from George Mason University and a master's in Organizational Leadership with a concentration on nonprofit management from Regent University. In addition to her responsibilities at Creative and Performing Arts Center, Denise serves as on the Hilton Performing Arts Center Executive Board and a member of Leadership Prince William. Denise McNeil-McPhail is an award-winning community leader. Welcome to the show, Denise McNeil-McPhail. So happy to have you and honored.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, let's start with the history of the Creative Performing Arts Center, and as you call it, KPAC.
Yes. Well, when KPAC began in 2002, my husband and I had 9-year-old twins. And just like me at that age, they were inquisitive, they were eager to make friends, and they were drama queens. I began to realize that they were residing in a very different neighborhood from where I grew up in New Jersey. As I was growing up, the adults in my life went above and beyond to ensure that my siblings, my friends, and I always had something positive to do. Now, as they would say, to keep us out of trouble. Similarly, our hometowns were diverse, but my girls were missing the Black community experience beyond church and school. And so I wanted to be the adult who went above and beyond for our daughters, their friends, and the other children they played with as they grew up. That opportunity presented itself in a conversation about performing arts gaps with a colleague named Lawrence Doolin. Lawrence and I exchanged ideas, developed a plan, and executed the KPAC project. And so on March 16th, 2002, we began meeting with various groups, which included artists, parents, educators, and community leaders to discuss our vision to bridge the creative and performing arts gaps for Black and brown citizens of Prince William County, Virginia. The consensus of the interest groups concluded with KPAC answering their call to level the playing field for creative and performing arts offerings for youth and adults to exercise creative and performing arts in Prince William County. Also, for our community to direct and theatrical productions written by African American playwrights and provide arts educational programming. KPAC has come a long way since then, but as I reflect, it's important to highlight that in February 2004, KPAC became a bona fide 501c3 nonprofit organization, and in 2024, we'll celebrate 20 years of service to our community. Wow. Back then and now, while KPAC focuses on artists of color, we invite all people who love the arts to embrace our illumination of African American life, history, and culture that validate our shared humanity. When other cultures embrace our experiences, it aids in our mutual understanding, which is a vital connection to social change.
Oh, I love what you're saying. Now, Denise, you brought a wonderful video about your organization to show on television. let's pause and watch about 3 minutes of this video so the audience can see the wonderful venue where the awesome K-PAC operates.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to K-PAC's Curtain Call Conversations. My name is Denise McPhail. I serve the Prince William County community as the co-founder and executive director of K-PAC. K-PAC is an acronym for the Creative and Performing Arts Center. I'm standing here at the beautiful Hilton Performing Arts Center located on George Mason University's campus in Manassas, Virginia, where K-PAC is a founding resident arts partner and Arts Alliance member. Did you know that K-PAC was established in 2002 and incorporated in 2004? K-PAC exists to bridge art opportunity gaps for underrepresented communities and enhances education, life skills, and community harmony through the arts. Since 2002, K-PAC has been transforming diverse lives through acting, singing, dancing, and creative writing workshops for children, teens, and adults. K-PAC is a community theater that cares for the community. K-PAC pairs each theatrical production with an outreach activity. K-PAC illuminates African American life and culture to validate our shared humanity.
Oh, that was my daddy. Smart, strong, and determined. I guess that's where I get it from.
Since July 2003, K-PAC has been a member of the Prince William Arts Council. We learned about the Hilton Performing Arts Center through the Arts Council. K-PAC was fortunate to participate in the groundbreaking ceremony. We had the pleasure of taking 20 people on a hard hat tour. And during the grand opening ceremony, K-PAC performed the play, Remembering Angels in Birmingham. This play was written by Prince William native and current SAG member, Mr. Albert Williams.
So what is the mission of K-PAC?
K-PAC bridges STEAM gaps for underrepresented children, teens, and adults through arts education and family theatrical entertainment.
Wonderful. Now, did the pandemic impact K-PAC?
Like many small organizations, obtaining funding for staff and programming can take time and a lot of effort. There were certainly uncertain times because the bills continued rolling in, but the pandemic afforded us time to do research that enabled us to view our organization through a new lens. Regarding STEM workforces, science, technology, engineering, and math, a recent Pew Research study revealed that African Americans comprise 9% of STEM jobs and Latinos hold 8%. This information that we learned during the pandemic helped us the pandemic to inspire STEAM possibilities for these communities. So our board decided to represent the A for the arts in STEM to create STEAM. The A is a critical link to the success of STEAM education because the arts enable students to have fun and to utilize both sides of their brains to remember to solve complex tasks. Something else that occurred during the pandemic, K-PAC is a founding resident arts partner with the Hilton Performing Arts Center. And during the pandemic, the Hilton Center held a fundraiser for the arts partners. This fundraiser enabled us to meet new sponsors. We met and obtained support from Amazon Web Services and Communities, sparked the Education Foundation for Prince William County Public Schools, the Cecil and Irene Hilton Foundation, and the Colgan Community Arts Benefits Fund. With their help and help from a few others, we organized and launched an exciting new program for Prince William County Middle School students called KPEC's Full Steam Ahead, a theater robotics summer day camp. This was a pilot program that we ran for those students. They had fun building robots and participating in drama workshops. We even took a few field trips. Our first year of camp concluded with a robot display and the play Aquila and the Bee by playwright Cheryl West. The KPAC campers were so excited for their family, friends, and community members to celebrate their hard work and to witness what they learned during the pandemic.
Wow, wonderful work that you all have done. Talking about pivoting, that is a major pivot. And you increase services and look to trying to fill a huge gap. Outstanding, yes. Outstanding. So tell us about the members and the volunteers of KPAC.
So the members mainly comprise of parents, artists, educators, and citizens interested in supporting the organization. But membership and volunteering with KPAC are not limited by talent or abilities on stage. We welcome all arts and science enthusiasts to join our organization. Membership with KPAC is a fun and fulfilling way to make a difference in the community or to support an organization bridging STEAM gaps. Joining KPAC and getting involved is an excellent opportunity for individuals to grow, to learn new skills, or build on their existing knowledge. For students and adults, it strengthens their resumes for college or employment, and it's a great way to make new friends and develop lifelong friendships. We've had so many of those on all levels. It prepares volunteers for public speaking, a necessary life skill, and an opportunity to prepare for a future in arts and sciences. And so if your viewers are interested in becoming a member of KPAC, they can visit us on our website at www.kpacweb.org to learn more.
I love it. So, and because that would have been my next question about how was one participating in KPAC, and you've already answered that question. So now tell us about the plays that KPAC has produced.
Okay, so approximately 90% are written by notable African American playwrights, and they illuminate African American life, history, and culture that validate our shared humanity, as I shared earlier. So we've done the big names like The Wiz by William Brown and A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry, August Wilson's Fences, and Langston Hughes's Black Nativity. But we've also done plays written by local playwrights who have directed our plays. These plays highlight our local Black history, like I Am One, Send Me, The Life of Jenny Dean by Lawrence Doolin. Wow. A story about a formerly enslaved person who's an icon in the Prince William community, Jane Sarepta Dean, affectionately known as Jenny Dean. Jenny Dean founded schools and churches in the Prince William region, and through our Library of Congress research for this script, we learned that the Honorable Frederick Douglass was a good friend of Jenny Dean's. Wow. Most people recognize Jenny Dean as the founder of the Manassas Industrial School for Colored Youth. Right. And through our research, we learned that on Monday, September 3rd, 1894, Frederick Douglass delivered an oration during the school's opening ceremony. And then another play that we did, it's called The Courageous Four. It's an original script that uncovers the story of the first four African-American educators, Zella Brown, Maxine Coleman, Fannie Fitzgerald, and Mary Porter. These teachers were reassigned overnight to all white schools in Prince William County and one of our nation's most successful and nonviolent school integrations. KPAC headed the project in collaboration with the Courageous Four families and students at Colgan High School.
Wow. I mean, you know what? I had to be honest with you. I'm getting chills. And I'm a history buff, but what you're saying just brings chills to me. You know, the work that you're doing and then putting on the plays is incredible.
Thank you.
How does one audition, not for myself, but for others who might be out there saying, I would love to be in one of KPAC's plays? How do I find out?
So your viewers can bring their A game to our audition, and they can begin that process by visiting our website, which is www.kpacweb.org, or on Facebook. Just type in one word, Creative and Performing Arts Center, to learn more about the audition opportunities.
You know, and then talking about the Courageous Four, I mean, first of all, that's amazing. I'm hoping that you will have that back again in the near future so I can come out to see that. I missed it. Unfortunately, I don't know how I did that one, but I missed that. And then when you talked about how Frederick Douglass was here, he was in Prince William County delivering?
Yes. His speech, the entire speech is on the Library of Congress's website. It's fascinating.
Okay. All right, everybody. We know what our homework is. Let's go out there. Let's read this and those beautiful words that were delivered in Prince William County, Virginia. So tell us about about the upcoming plays. And I know that I can't get you to look into the future, but you have some kind of, let's say, things that you always do in a particular season, no matter what. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
Okay. So we're, of course, going to do our flagship performance of Langston Hughes's Black Nativity. And our Theater Robotics Summer Day Camp finale performance. Those we're sure to do. And the remainder of our production calendar will be available online at the end of this month. So be on the lookout for that.
What an amazing, work that you're doing there at KPAC. I find that, what's really exciting is that you're doing that work. And I must just ask you off the top, what gives you the energy to be able, because what you're talking about is a tremendous amount of work. What gives you the energy to do the work that you do?
It is a labor of love is what gives me the strength to do it. And the fact that, as I said earlier, there were adults who did it for me when I was a kid. And so I believe that it's my time to pay it forward for my community. And that's what drives me.
Well, I just tell you, and what would be your words of inspiration to those who are out there saying, because what I get from you, and you're my workout partner, and and you have such energy, and what would be your words of inspiration of how they can get the energy, like Denise, McNeil-McPhail? What do they need to do?
Well, I would say, my faith is strong. And even before I go in the gym, I have some time with the Creator. And so that gives me strength, as well as those workout exercises. They also keep me going to be able to keep my body healthy. So yes, those two things are important, and those two things do help to keep me moving forward. And then the people in the community. I just enjoy the people, the energy that I gain from the people in our community. So those things drive me forward.
Wow. Well, I just can't thank you enough, Denise, for being on Ingrid's World to talk about the wonderful work of the Creative Performing Arts Center. My inspirational quote is from Ava DuVernay. When we talk about diversity, it's not a box to check. It is a reality that should be deeply felt and held and valued by all of us. Thank you so much for watching Ingrid's World. Connect with me on Facebook at Ingrid's World and follow the show at Ingrid's World VA in Twitter and Instagram. Remember, you can watch any episode of Ingrid's World because the show is on YouTube, LLC YouTube channel, and ingridsworld.org. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.